get this off in time. Burrow will throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain
23 yards, the pickup there.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshivas, 50 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson. Walker with a grab, left side.
Jackson's pass.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
For a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And Walker has it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is Hill on the draw play. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bengals' 33-yard line.
Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Now it's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
Go. It's hot. No, we take it hot. You.
Jackson now. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators, because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little bit to try and calm things down?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I saw you thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now it's second and 10.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
11, tight. Get your set. Right in. Stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Burrow looking to pass. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Again, it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
We got to keep scoring.
At the 6-yard line.
11.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Here we go. 11.
They will toss to Brown. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Cut. 180. 180. Cut.
Here's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have regained the lead.
On 1, ready?
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points.
Successful. That makes the score Bengals 15.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
180. Nice shot.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Finding Walker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This is 2nd and 8.
No, we changed it. You. We changed it.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Jackson. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. He's to the 15. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 15.
That ties the game, 15 all. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 to the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Short throw caught by Andrews. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by Jordan.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
180. Nice shot. You at X. You at X. 180. Nice shot.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll work this one out to about the 38.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Wow, that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. An inside give, Brown. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Brown. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's got the 1st as they bring him down at the 28-yard line.
A gain of 1 yard.
Running right, here's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, 27 yards. And the Bengals have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
For Cincinnati. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take...
They've got his man complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 79 yards. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Luke now for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game at 22.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And away from pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
And 2nd down.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Can.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Burrow will throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Get set. Right, 80. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. And he stopped immediately there. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
DC, ready?
2nd and 10.
180. 180. Go.
Throwing is Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
You at middle. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Here's Jackson. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
Here we go with Hill. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
180.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Across the line and to the ball quickly there. Trey Hendrickson.
The 27-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Here comes second down. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Here we go on second and 12. And this one's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Jackson to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And it's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Come up, 1st and 10 here. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
1-1, ready?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. To throw, Burrow. That is caught. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing, Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Phyzeque. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We're watching a drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This is 1st and 10. Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's 1st down.
Hey, report. Alpha, sit up.
Jackson. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. And that is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So it's the Bengals who come away with a win, and the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Las Vegas.